If you're an attacking player in football, there's nothing more frustrating than going on a goal drought or just being a player that seems to not be able to put the ball in the back of the net. Now, there can be many reasons for this, and in this video, I'm going to go over some of the key things you can do to start scoring more goals. And guess what? When you score more goals, you instantly become a much more valuable player, not only individually, but for your team. You become an asset, and there are some simple things, again, that you can do to really move that goal tally further and further up. So let's go over how to do this. Hi guys, it's been a little bit of time, but we're back and welcome to the channel. My name is Dave and this is Simply Soccer, where I'm creating videos, haven't been for a while, but now moving forward, creating videos every single week to help you improve your game and stand out on the pitch. Now, if you haven't already, get my free ebook Game Changer down below. It's perfect for players or parents and coaches who want to help their players to become better. It's chock full of so much value, 33 different ways to improve your game. You can get that for free down below. Now let's jump into how you can start scoring more goals. So we're going in reverse order with number 5, and this is first to really improve your general striking technique of the ball. Now this might sound obvious, but if you cannot hit a football pure and true, then that's something you want to work on. I can't tell you how many times I've been able to score just by hitting a ball very purely towards one corner or the other. It is such a valuable tool, and you'd be surprised by how many players can't do this consistently. Now, one of the best ways to do this is simply get to a wall and practice your technique over and over and over again, and really not to underestimate this incredibly useful practice to do. Playing against a wall, really practicing your strikes over and over again will allow you to get the reps in that you need, not only to learn how to strike it pure, but once you learn that technique, to really be able to do it consistently, which is the name of the game. Number 4 is crucial, and it's make the right runs. Many players fail to score in either a striker or winger or even like midfielders who kind of come into the box late by not making the right runs. If you're not getting yourself into good goal scoring situations or in positions, you're not going to score. You can't rely on scoring bangers from 25 yards out to move your goal tally up. A lot of your goals are going to come from good finishes within the box or even tap-ins. I had someone that I worked with who I think scored 1 goal from the winger position the season before, and we got him to about 11 or 12 in the new season. And one of the simple things we implemented was kind of a back post run where he could get more tap-ins and just be in more positions to score, and lo and behold, he ended up scoring more goals. So learning how to make the right runs for your position is so crucial and will help you score more, because guess what? Every goal counts. If you score 5 tap-ins, it's better than scoring 1 banger in my eyes. Again, you can have both and be able to score in different situations, but you're leaving so much on the table if you don't learn how to be in good positions that sets you up to be able to score. If you're enjoying this video so far, make sure you hit that like button. Now let's move on to number 3. Number 3 is one I mention in a lot of my videos, and it's you need to build confidence. Nothing will prevent you from scoring goals more than a lack of confidence in front of net. Like, you could have really good finishing ability in practice, but then you doubt yourself in the matches and you miss your chances. In fact, it's a lot of the times why, if you're really good in practice but can't seem to put it in the net in a game, is because you lack that confidence. You start doubting yourself, overthinking, complicating things that don't need to be complicated. Now, one of the best ways to improve your confidence is doing more training in front of net. So it's automatic. So you don't have to think about it. So you don't get in your head. So you prove to yourself that you can do it. But there are other things you can do that a lot of players don't, and is to work on your confidence in other areas, to really follow a system that helps you do that. Now, I have a program called Complete Soccer Confidence, which you can check out down below if you want, and that's going to show you how to be confident, not just in practicing more, but in other components like your identity, the way you see yourself, all this different stuff. So if that's interesting to you, you can go check it out. But just understand, not just with goal scoring, but in football in general, when you have more confidence, when you believe in yourself, you will always play better than if you doubt yourself. Number 2 is to keep it simple. A lot of players, again, they want to go for like that Hollywood goal, you know, where they volley it from like 30 yards out into the upper corner. And don't get me wrong, scoring a goal like that is incredible. Whenever I've scored goals like that, it's amazing. But again, understand a simple finish to the far post counts just as much as chipping the keeper from halfway. Again, have different things in your repertoire and be able to do multiple things, but start with the basics. If you're not good at beating a goalie one-on-one and putting the ball to either corner or doing simple finishes, you need to start there. Because again, when you improve your runs, you're going to get more chances. You need to make sure, you can hit those tap-ins like 100 times out of 100. That when you are one-on-one with the keeper, you can put it near or far post effectively each time. That you know these little simple finishes. And when you get really good at that, then you can start to move on to maybe some of the other stuff. But again, there's so many strikers who have been so good that have based their game on being fox in the box type players, really good finishers, that if they get the ball anywhere near the goal, they'll score because they practice these things over and over and over again. And number one's a huge one, and it's follow your instincts. If you overthink in front of net, you're most likely not going to score. I can't tell you how many goals I've scored from just listening to my intuition and instincts instead of trying to think my way through it. And this has caused me sometimes to take shots early and score goals. This has caused me sometimes to delay shooting, beat another man, then score. And when you really practice enough and you get good at these skills, you can work on really just being instinctual in front of net, which is what's going to make you the best kind of goal scorer. It's where you don't need to think about things, you just respond, your body just moves because you've done the work in training. And again, a split second makes a huge difference when it comes to goal scoring. So get more used to following your instincts, getting out of your head. In fact, I don't think you should be in your head that much at all when you're in a game. You want to get into flow, and especially with something as pressure-based as goal scoring. But that would be my advice to you. Really start to work on your instincts. And then when you're in match situations, listen to them. Don't second guess yourself. You only have a split second to make a decision. Allow that instinctual decision to be the one you make, and I can almost promise you, you'll score more. All right, now if you want some help working on your technique, like we mentioned in the first one, that's gonna help you score so many more goals, go check out this video where I show you step by step how to strike a football purely, to strike it with amazing technique so that you're just scoring more goals. You can hit power shots, you can hit it hard to the corners. That's the video I'd go watch next.